Today on Blue Devil Weekly, we interview Miss Weeks about a recent car accident and sit down with Officer Flagg to get an update on distracted driving. All that and more today, January 24th, 2020.
Good morning, Devils. In the spirit of Safe Driving Week, we sat down with Officer Flagg to ask her about distracted driving.
Can you tell us a little bit about Safe Driving Week?
Okay, so Safe Driving Week, we're bringing in the simulators, which is simulators, so the kids here at Murdoch can learn what it's like to do distracted driving. So they'll simulate under the influence of marijuana, alcohol, texting, using the GPS, all of those things. So the cars will come out and the students here will be able to use them.
Cool. Can you tell me a little bit about the Safe Driving Simulator?
So the simulators are, the insurance company brings them out. They're two big Suburbans. In the back of the Suburbans are two simulators. So it'll be computer, sound, steering, brake pedals, gas pedals that students will be able to go in and perform driving tasks while, and they'll do different scenarios with you guys to see what it would be like and the dangers of any of those things we talked about.
Can you tell me a little bit about the laws regarding distracted driving?
So, as the laws right now, you can't text and drive. If you're caught texting and driving, there's a fine. You could be charged with operating to endanger, which could invoke a license loss. If you're under 18, you shouldn't be using your cell phone at all. That means you shouldn't be talking on your phone, you shouldn't be texting, you shouldn't be using your GPSs on your phones. As far as 18 and over, on February 23rd, the law changes. So what'll happen is if you're caught using your phone even to talk to someone, you could get a fine of $100. Second offense is $250. Third is $500. If you get charged with that third offense, it invokes an insurance surcharge, so your car insurance, your parents' car insurances will go through the roof. Basically, you have to use the hands-free device, so it has to be on your console, in your cup holder, someplace where you can see it. So you could still use your GPS, but it has to be in that position, and you can't use it to answer the phone. There are a couple exceptions to that if you're in an emergency situation. And that means, like, if you're at a stop sign, is it okay to check your text? Is it okay to give us text? No. When your vehicle's, the key's in the ignition and it's on, you're operating a motor vehicle, you can't use your phone.
Thank you for coming.
Thank you for having me.
You're welcome. Now we have a PSA that Ms. Flagg brought to us having to do with safe driving. Keeping with our safety theme, by coincidence, our own vice principal was involved in a car accident last Tuesday. We got an interview with her over FaceTime to discuss what happened. So, can you tell me about your accident?
Yeah, so I was on the way home from work from Murdoch on Tuesday afternoon, driving down Route 140, just a normal day. There's no lights, no stop signs, no anything. And then a white pickup truck came out of Green Road. That's the road that Haywood Hospital and the Mount are on. He didn't stop at the stop sign and just kept going and just ran right into my car that was traveling, I believe, 50, 55 miles an hour.
Was he texting?
No, so that's the good thing. So the police at the scene did a sobriety field test on him and checked his phone. He was just not paying attention whatsoever.
Okay. What do you think is a good lesson for people to get out of this?
Oh, and that's really what I wanted to talk to you guys about. And when I texted Officer Flagg about, it's all about wearing your seatbelt. So to me, like, the irony was, you know, we just did the those like little
Yeah.
charts in school earlier in the week, you know, and I put mine up on wear a seatbelt, and a couple kids stopped me. They're like, "Do you actually always wear your seatbelt?" I'm like, "Yeah, of course I always wear my seatbelt. You're supposed to wear your seatbelt." But the accident itself was very severe, and I'm lucky, so I have a busted right arm again because that's what I do apparently at Murdoch High School. I have whiplash and a concussion, but if I was not wearing my seatbelt, I would have been completely ejected through the car and I would have been dead. And that's just, there's no two ways about that. The seatbelt 1,000,000% saved my life. My message to you guys is to wear your seatbelt. As a driver, there was literally nothing I could do. It happened so fast, I barely touched my brakes. So, you know, you trust yourself as a driver and that you are doing the right thing, but you just don't know what all the other people on the road are going to do. So make sure yourself and your passenger, if you have one, are wearing their seatbelt. Don't be texting and driving, which is also why I'm not at fault. Like, recovery stinks, but at least I won't be financially responsible for anything. This will not come out of my or my family's pocket. I would need a completely new car, have a lot of medical bills, all that fun stuff, but that's on the other driver, not on me. So wear your seatbelt and follow the rules of the road.
How long do you think you're going to take to recover?
So the concussion can take as long as 6 weeks. My arm is not broken, it's just badly bruised and I have 2 deep lacerations on it. So I'm hoping to get back in to take care of you guys next week. But fully, it should take about a month or so.
We're all glad you're okay, and thank you for this FaceTime call and for informing us. So.
All right, guys. Have a great day.
Bye.
Bye.
Now over to our sports desk with Justin and LJ for the Sports Weekly Update.
Last Friday, the boys varsity basketball team took on the Air Showy Panthers and brought home a 78-49 win. Tuesday, they hosted West Boylston Lions and got another win with a score of 73-62. Tonight, the boys will be playing Narragansett Warriors at 7 at home. The girls took on the West Boylston Lions on Tuesday and took home a hard loss of 61-32. Tonight, the girls will also be hosting the Warriors at 5:30.
The track team had a meet last Saturday. The boys' 55 hurdle relay got second place, and the girls' long jump and high jump also took second place. That's all for the Sports Weekly Update. Back to Patrick and Leon in the studio.
Thank you. Now, let's check in with our student meteorologist, Alec, for our upcoming weather.
This is your upcoming 5-day forecast. Today is looking to be partly sunny with a high of 40 degrees and a low of 28. On Saturday, we should be expecting some rain throughout the day with a temperature of 36 degrees. On Sunday, it is looking to be partly sunny with a high of 40 degrees. On Monday, it will also be looking partly sunny with the temperatures reaching to 37 degrees and dropping down to 21. Tuesday is looking to be partly sunny with temperatures ranging from 33 down to 14. Enjoy the upcoming weekend, and back to Patrick and Leon in the studio.
Be sure to come back tonight for the annual Coaches vs. Cancer Games. Girls are playing at 5:30 and the boys go out at 7. Concessions will be sold and money is being collected to support donations to go towards cancer research, so make sure to bring money if you plan to come.
That about wraps it up. Be sure to be cautious and safe while driving. Remember to always wear your seatbelt.
Thank you. Have a good weekend. Be sure to like and subscribe and click the bell to be notified when we post next, which will not be next Friday. Blue Devil Weekly is taking a week off for midterms, so we'll see you again in 2 weeks.
Bye.